So the question is, in the West, what is a proper hijab? Because at times, wearing hijab or niqab could draw attention to yourself. So again, hijab is not about not drawing attention, but rather being modest, right? Meaning, if you go to a place that, a French beach where everybody's walking around naked, and you even wear just regular clothes, you are going to attract attention because you're not walking around naked in a nude beach, right? But that's not the point. The point of hijab is modesty and haya. So that means hijab doesn't change in the East or the West. Hijab, the ayat of hijab were revealed for the Muslim ummah no matter where they live. So if you live in Saudi Arabia, or if you live in America, or if you live in China, hijab is hijab. Right? Now, obviously, the best and the most complete form of hijab is the most concealing, right? Meaning, Aisha radiallahu anha used to say the women of the Ansar used to come to the masjid and go back without even being recognized. So they were that well covered that even if you saw them, you couldn't recognize them. Another ahadith, she mentioned that when the ayat of hijab were revealed, the women, they took their outer garments, which were the aprons they would wear on top of their clothes, they tore them and covered their heads and faces with them. So they covered themselves completely. So if somebody is able, then no doubt the proper hijab is to wear a full abaya, niqab, and gloves, and that is the ideal. But again, if somebody's in a situation where they feel like their life would be in danger and they would be attacked physically, which, I mean, maybe you can, after 9/11 and things, there was a harsh time that the ummah went through in the West. Although today I really wouldn't see that to be a situation. Then for them to maybe wear some more colors and so on would be permissible to try to not be the target of so much hate. But again, especially if you're with your husband and brothers and fathers, that's really their job to make sure that you're protected and able to practice your religion. If we're unable to wear hijab in the West, we should move. Like my advice to our sisters in France is move. Of course, sometimes they depend on their husbands or fathers and brothers and so on. But if we live in a country where we cannot practice our religion, why are we living there? So for me, and if I live in the West, I pray, dress, act the same as I would dress anywhere else or act anywhere else. And if I don't, then Allah has given us a big earth to live in.